What's good, everybody? Welcome back to All Things Ash. Today, I didn't already cleanse this 1,000 times, but well, it feels like it anyway. But I just wanted to give it a little extra juju cleanse. Today we have a pick a card reading. I want you guys to take a second to look at the 3 different piles and see which one really resonates with you. This is going to be timeless, so whenever you come across it is when it is meant for you. In the first pile, we have just some crystal references in case you don't know what they are, because it is a little hard to tell. They're polished anyway. This is citrine for pile number 1. Pile number 2 is lapis lazuli. Okay. Let's see if I can get it to stay put. Pile number 3 is tiger's eye. All right, so take a second to really ground in with what you see here. It's okay if you choose multiple, and if you feel like listening to all 3, that's great too. But I will put the timestamps below. And yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Okay. All right, you guys, if you chose pile number 1, so we're gonna start with these first. I don't know what any of these cards are. I'm just as new to these as you are. We have, ooh, the Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, pile number 1, citrine. You guys, you do have an offer coming in regards to your money, some sort of opportunity, but it is something that is going to be stable. It's going to be something that will be something that's going to bring you light, something that's going to take its time. It's not anything that's going to come in fast. Spirit is saying to pay attention to what comes in around you, the things that may seem like they may not go anywhere, that they may take time. Those are the things that you want to start paying attention to, because within those things that take time, within those things that are moving at their own pace, is a gem, is a gift. You are releasing some swords from your heart, theoretically anyway. So there's some heartbreak that's happened here, some sort of disappointment. It doesn't necessarily need to be pertaining to love, but some sort of disappointment or betrayal of some sort that you are healing from. And it's taken some time. It could have been a third-party situation. And by third party, that doesn't necessarily just mean that there was an affair or anything like that. For some of you guys, very much so. For some of you guys, there's an emotional affair. There was an emotional affair of paying attention to old things that no longer served you, right? So you've got these 3 cups right here mirroring these 3 spilled cups, though. Keep in mind that they're spilled, not the ones that are standing. These are the ones that are spilled, mirroring the energy of these 3 swords within the heart right here, okay? So it's not giving anything. It's not giving any life. There's nothing to give there, right? It's piercing. It's just, it's not fruitful. And there's been some dwelling in this energy here. It could, for some of you guys, very well be, I'm sorry, it is for some of you guys very much so an affair type energy, specifically an emotional affair. Maybe there was no physical exchange, but there was some inappropriate energy going on. Maybe messages that were sent or pictures. For some of you guys, it's just contact and energetic exchange with people that you know you should be giving to your partner, or maybe your partner should have been giving to you, that they were giving to somebody else out of convenience or whatever other excuse they told themselves was justified. For whatever reason they did or you did, there were still these two cups standing. Okay, there's still these two cups standing, but you were so focused on everything that was in front and everything that was spilled, right, that you couldn't really make a decision, because all of these were tricking you. But these are not all good for you. Just because you have all these options here doesn't mean that it's good for you. This is you overthinking things. This is you overanalyzing all of the things in front of you, possibly getting overwhelmed, right? But with this being in reverse, it's showing that you, for this particular reading anyway, after sifting through all of this energy, right, these swords are starting to come out. This gift is being presented to you very slowly, very steadily, in that you're being enlightened to all of the things that were holding you back. These swords are starting to come out, right? You're still over here dwelling a little bit, but you're learning to cut out what doesn't belong to you. You're learning to have discernment in what serves you and what doesn't. Okay, let's see what else Spirit has. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're getting to some clarity, some truths here. Okay, you can't really keep focused on things that don't serve you. For the Queen of Swords to come in after this Three of Swords reverse is just like the ultimate, like, we're moving forward, we're moving on from this, we have to. Knight of Wands, though, is emotionally emotionally you might be scared. You might be trying to go back, and don't get in your way, okay? Don't get in your own way. Yes, be passionate. Pay homage to everything that you felt, right? There's some reminiscent energy here, some nostalgic energy here when it comes to the passion and the love. But know that ultimately the goal is to get to the king and queen energy, not just the knight, because the knight is cool, right? But the knight is also very fleety. The knight is also moving very fast in the opposite direction. Spirit's telling me to go back to this energy really quick about the third party, because we did touch on the romantic aspect of it, but they're saying that for a lot of you guys, it's not romantic. For some of you guys, it's some sort of disappointment or betrayal within your community, whether it is familial or within your friend group or your career area. But just know that these same sentiments apply, okay? You're not focusing on the things that don't serve you anymore. You're learning to have discernment in your choices, but you got to heal from it, okay? You have to do the work. You got to get down to the nitty-gritty and watch your emotions. I mean, watch your emotions, yes, but also this is not a cups energy. Cups is more so emotions, but I'm getting that, right? But watch your energy, your spirit, the way that you exude yourself, okay? Your fire. Keep an eye on your flame. Liberation, yep, liberate yourself from all of this. For your love specifically, pile number 1, you have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And also, this is very fitting for this reading, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So yeah, like I said, for some of you guys, it had to do with the third party romantically. Okay, but this is you literally releasing that third party. You're releasing these swords. There's just too much going on here. It's too painful. Express yourself. It was getting in the way of what you were trying to create. You already had something going, and whether it was your ex or your person's ex, it got in the way. It got in the way intentionally, because there's some selfish, you know, like codependency here. There's just no. Liberate yourself from that. Okay, and for those of you who this other situation isn't about a romantic scenario, that's okay too, because both things can apply. This can be about your friendship, your career, your family, and still you can have this same energy show up in your romantic life, because life imitates life, right? So unfortunately, there's multiple scenarios here that don't seem like the best outcome, but I promise you, Spirit is telling you that this is going to be a huge weight lifted. Okay, you're going to come into a state of peace, a state of confidence. You see how she's holding that spear confidently? She doesn't need to look up. She's looking, she's not even necessarily looking down. Her eyes are closed in a state of peace of mind, because she's free. She's standing in a field, okay? She can move as she pleases. This is what's coming to you. This is your oracle card. All right, pile number 1. So, thank you guys for being here. If you would like a personal reading, the description will be, or the link will be in the description box below. And I thank you for joining me today. I will see y'all next time. Ashhh. Okay. Pile number 2. You had Lapis Lazuli. Pile number 2, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, just so y'all know, I'm going to tell you, like I told pile number 1, I don't know what none of these cards are. I didn't see them before you guys did, but I did shuffle them very thoroughly. So I'm just as new to these as you are. So we're going to learn these together. But so far you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse. What? The Knight of Cups and the Hierophant in reverse. That, okay. Okay. You have offers coming in, but your intuition is off. You are self-doubting right now. You literally have everything. Like, you see this is the ultimate pentacle. Okay, this is the big bag right here. You want this. The Knight of Cups is coming in with an emotional, most likely love offer for you guys. But your Table of Cups is discombobulated. And it seems like it's because your intuition is off. Your intuition is off. You're probably doubting yourself, possibly overthinking. There's some imbalance here. You know what's really up, but you're not giving yourself credit for something here, okay? And it's messing up your organization. It's messing up, it's tainting the water in your cups. You have all of your cups filled, but it's tainting the water in your cups because it's clouding them, because your judgment is clouded. This is not the Judgment card. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it in this reading, but yeah, you're off your game right now. You have these offers coming in, but you being off your game is getting in the way. Yep, temptation. You have distractions going on right here. Pile number 2. And you're paranoid. You are looking over your shoulder about something. You're distracted. This is ultimate distraction energy. You have, I mean, look at these literal two hands gifting you something, okay? But then you've got the Devil right here with the chains on the couple. The Nine of Wands. You're looking over your shoulder. Okay, the person's head is bandaged. They've been knocked upside their head a couple times, probably because they've been overthinking. All right? Seasons. This is temporary. Spirit, your oracle, your African goddess rising oracle is telling you that this is temporary. Things come and go and change with the seasons, right? But you gotta really, they're saying you gotta really be patient with the process and understand that you are going to be tested to the max. And this is where you got to really have discernment and be careful about the decisions that you make, because when these tests come in, they can very easily flip your whole table around and fuck up everything that you got. And you can't allow that to happen. You got to be more discerning than what you've been lately. Okay? Because it's messing with you. It's temporary. But we want this, we want this to be more than a night. This is nice, right? This is great. But an ace would be even better. A king or queen would be even better, right? Your emotions are definitely reflecting the discombobulation here with the cups. But this is temporary, Spirit says. Pile number 2, in regards to your love life, because keep in mind that this can be about anything in your realm, okay? This doesn't necessarily need to be about love. I know we always tend to go that route because we always want to know about love. I'm about to tell you that right now, what your love energy is. But just know that for a lot of you guys, this has nothing to do with love. This is just your life, period. This is just the things that are in front of you that maybe you've been neglecting or avoiding, overthinking, whatever. Have better discernment. Be mindful of the decisions and choices that you're making. In your love life, though, you do have a higher level of commitment coming in, and that could be in regards to these offers right here for a few of you, not all of you, but a few of you. And it's saying make the effort. So engagement and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay? Pile number 2, I know that wasn't the message that you probably wanted to hear, but it's what you needed to hear, at least what Spirit is telling me you need to hear, because the words are just kind of coming out my mouth. Like I'm not coming up with this. This is just what Spirit is speaking through me right now. Like I'm getting a little parched because they're not really giving me a chance to. And my neck is getting tight. It's getting a little stressful. So they're saying, and it's interesting because you have the lapis lazuli, which is throat chakra, right? Throat chakra crystal. So they're saying that you really need to work on your voice. You need to tighten up. I'm sorry, not tighten up, but loosen up your throat chakra. Release some shit that you're holding back. You need to get to some truths. Work on your expression. Make the effort. Okay? Thank you guys for watching pile number 2. If you would like a personal reading, the link for that will be in the description box below. Otherwise, I hope to see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. The likes really do help my channel, so that would be greatly appreciated if nothing else. But any engagement is appreciated as well. So thank you all for being here. Ashhh. Pile number 3. Okay, if you guys chose pile number 3, the tiger's eye, this is your reading. Pile number 3, we have the 7 of Cups. This is funny. 7 of Cups upright. Judgment upright. Wow. I wonder if you guys watch multiple readings because the other 2 had similar energies. You also have the 2 of Pentacles and Strength. So pile number 3, so far, this is probably the lightest start to the reading, I would say. Pile number 3, you have a lot of options being presented in front of you. Not all of these are going to be good for you, so be very mindful about the decisions that you're making. I was laughing because this card came out in pile number 2, I believe, but theirs was in reverse. So if you watch that one before this could be connected to that in some way, but possibly not. And I believe pile number 1 had a reading that was similar to the card of Judgment. I can't remember which one it was. It was probably number 1, but the Judgment card didn't actually come out. So whichever one it was, if you resonate with more than one reading, then this is making a lot of sense that you ended up here. But if this is the only one that you're watching, pile number 3, you got some decision making to do, okay? Especially with this Judgment right here. A judgment call is having to be had, but they're telling you to be very careful about what you decide, because all of these cups are not going to nourish you. Okay, they're saying to keep balanced with the Two of Pentacles here and hone in on your strength. And I also want you to note that there are two infinity signs here in this reading so far. You've got this big infinity sign looped around the Two of Pentacles, and then the one right above the crown right here in the strength. Okay, strength is Leo energy. Some of you guys are Leos like me. Hey, I absolutely love this card in this deck because it resembles myself. So that's kind of cool, because the original Rider-Waite deck does not show melanated folks in this way. And I gotta say, I absolutely love being represented within my magical tools. So if you resonate with that, they're saying to embody that energy. Remember your strength, your inner strength, your outward strength. Remember your ability to tame that lion, to soothe it, right? To keep it calm. To really lift your head up and own your crown and your wisdom, but keep balanced. Okay. You also have the Eight of Cups, interesting, because that's following the Seven of Cups. And the Six of Swords. Okay, so it looks like the decision that you're making, Eight of Cups following the Seven of Cups. So it looks like the decision that you're going to end up making is going to be a hard one to do, rightly so, right? Because you've got the judgment call being made. This is obviously not an easy decision, but they're saying it's going to be hard for you to walk away from something. And there's a solemn energy here, especially with the Six of Swords following, right? There's this this shield right here, this level of protection, and this person is cloaked. Okay, they're moving forward quietly, and it's not an easy journey. It's one of protection, it's one of healing. But you still have this strength here, and you still have this balance. So don't let that get you down. It's necessary. Maybe you end up choosing a cup that wasn't the best option, but it wasn't the worst option, and it's still a challenge to sift through. But either way, you've made your decision, or you're about to make your decision, and whichever one it is, you better stick with it, because there's no going back. That's why Spirit is telling you, be careful and maintain your balance. Your Oracle deck says level up. Your African goddess says level up. You see that machete she got right here? She's cutting through the bullshit, okay? This card has been coming up in my readings lately. So if you have been watching, this is a reminder for you. Because she's cutting through all the bullshit. She's cutting all cords that are just pulling, right? You ever have like, you ever tie your hair up if your hair is long enough to tie up, or maybe have it braided or something, or if you've got locks or something and it's retwisted or whatever? You ever like do something to your hair to where there's some sort of pressure or strain or twist or tie or whatever, holding things in place or moving in a certain direction, but there's one or two strands that are just like pulling extra tight in the wrong direction, and it hurts really bad, and the rest of the hair is fine, but it's just one or two strands, right? You see that machete right there? It's like she's taking a machete to those little strands of hair that are pulling on you, that are irritating the fuck out of you. I saw something like this. I wonder what this is called. I saw a statue like this at a yard sale a couple of days ago. If you know what this is, tell me in the comments. Whatever that is, it's illuminated, and it's something of importance. It looks like a seat, but it could not be. Ultimately, Spirit is saying, look, you got the machete right here following these swords, which is great, right? You've made a decision, or a decision is about to be made that's about to be very hard for you, but it's going to be worth it because you're going to come out stronger. Okay. In, I want to move on to your love, but they're saying something else. They're saying don't be so hard on yourself with this judgment call, because it's a part of the journey. It truly is a part of the journey. And you see these waters right here, like it's going to heal you. But you do have to protect your energy and move on. Okay? Within your love life, whatever this decision is, I'm going to tell you, like I told the other two groups, this does not need to be about love. For a lot of you guys, there's not, there's emphasis on areas that are not love. Within these different readings for all three different piles. There are some very specific love energies as well, and I will note those as they come about. But for right now, this in general is just about your life, period. Okay, this could be something that you're just a phase in your life that you're moving on from, that no longer serves you. Maybe an area of life, a job, whatever. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're traveling. Some of you could be. Some of you, this is us going into these colder months of the year, because this is a lot of the energy that it brings on with the colder months of the year, is going within, moving forward, but also like kind of like going within and protecting and shielding yourself. And it's because the cooling of the temperature makes us want to go within, makes us have to deal with things. When things are warm and sunny, everybody feels great and jovial and jovial and all that great shit. But you know, like, we tend to avoid things. But when things get cold, you're forced to deal with things. Somebody needed to hear that. I don't know who that was for, but it wasn't for everybody. In regards to your love, pile number 3, you have wedding and keep an open mind. So you may be really closely related to pile number 2. If you watch pile number 2 and you're watching this one too, because they had engagement and you have wedding. But they're telling you to keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. The situation involves marriage. And for some of you guys, it is marriage. For some of you guys, it's just a higher level of commitment wherever you are. It could just be whether you're actually committed to somebody or not. It could be that if you're single, you're going to come across a commitment in your love life that's going to surprise you, that's going to be great and wonderful and fruitful. And if you are committed, then this could just be moving in together, something of the sort, buying a house together, some sort of big celebration. And then for some of you guys very specifically, there's a wedding happening. Maybe you and your partner are going to a wedding and you're embodying that energy of romance and keeping an open mind for what your future is going to look like. Okay, so pile number 3, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. I just also want to note, Tiger's Eye energy is also big Leo energy. So strength card, you know, some of you guys are Leos, but anyway, Spirit is saying, Spirit didn't already said everything, but they're saying to just remember who you are. Remember who you are, okay? It's time to level up. Keep an open mind because you've got the celebration coming in. Pile number 3, if you would like a personal reading, the link for that will be in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for your time. Please like, it really does help. If you fuck with it anyway. I don't want no fake love. But if you fuck with it, like the video at the very least. If you feel like commenting, I'd love to hear your comments. I will respond as soon as I get time. Share, subscribe if you want, if you want to stay tuned for more. So I will see y'all later. Thank you guys. Have a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Ashhh.